Just as I switch the camera off, something else. What's left of a tree has got part of the original tree or something of a similar size, length, wedged with other sticks to form that little thing there as a structure. Again, I don't think that's natural, but I've got no proof. Just off the path, as many times these things are, and an oddity, let's put it that way. Cool. So we've got main tree, fork, place stick, big branch, and then another stick wedged all together there. Cool. It's windy, proper windy. Cool. just at the side of the road. Doesn't look natural, does it? Cool. Right, just walking back to the car in that direction, back from gifting, and I've just stopped because I could see a pathway. I think this is it here from the camera. It's coming down here. It's distinct when you're walking that way and there's nothing, and then all of a sudden you see a line. So anyway, it's a small game trail, or somebody's walking up and down here, something. So I've taken 2 steps, and then I see this cherry tree. Let's go and have a look at that. This is flattened down. This cherry tree, it's got some big snaps here, look. That's not so bad, but that one, that's quite big. And it's all here. And then there's something else there, been piled in from up there. That's a break there. I know that's a break because, crikey, beginning, maybe spring, definitely early summer. I noticed that, and it's, you can see there's a snap there where the top half of the tree's come down. Now it looks pretty healthy because the rest of the tree is still alive. Anyway, it's just a bit strange little area. Also, the other side of this cherry tree is the top section of it, which is there. Look, there's a few snapped branches, and then the top section there. It's just a bit of a strange thing just to see all these breaks and that here. And then there's that. Definite snap. And another cherry tree broken. Strange, but cool. It's like a little dare I say it, like a bedding area. There's a definite 1, 2, maybe 3 sections of there might be another one there. The other side there's a fallen tree through there as well. That dark brown leaf there, that's also the top of a tree broken. Just gonna have a look at that. I knew this was broke, and I knew that this had been broken. Oh wow. Yeah. It's alright. I thought that was a sorry, that was a leaner, but no, it's not. But anyway, yeah, interesting little area. Maybe two natural breaks, or 2 very unnatural breaks. Yeah, well deduced there. Strange though. Very strange. That whether they are natural or not, there are other things that don't seem natural with him. Like that there. Right. Just wanted to document it. I mean, you look at the rest of it. Look at the rest of the place. Stark contrast. Nothing happening. And yet, there's all sorts going on. Cool. This is quite deep. Well, it's basically in the middle of the wood. It's not a footpath around here. It's barbed wire off around the edge of here, and that's where there is a footpath. The rest of it, like this, no one's ever in here unless they've come to cut the wood. Why would you climb over a 4-foot barbed wire fence to water your dog in this stuff? It's not going to do it, are you? Cool, right. Moving out for now. Okay, 24th November. I think it's about 3 o'clock, something like that. So it's dead boggy down there. So wet. We've just had rain for the past month, really. Drizzling today, but still it's sodden. Anyway, because I can't get through that way like I would normally because of the puddles, it's just one massive puddle. Come up here. There's a path here. Something is using it. It's flattened down all the way along here, and then up there, and then into gifting area. So I'm going to clamber over. Also, it looks like it branches off, so it branches here to either go in there or along there, but it's got to. It looks as if it's not coming through there. This is where the path comes to. Flattened bit there, flattened bit there. Doesn't look like it's going through. It looks like it's being climbed over, because look at this. There's that there. Now that wasn't me. I just stopped there. But flat bit here, here, here. So I think they're coming here, leg over onto there. They are, whatever it is. Why would that be flat? And this, hang on a minute, look at that. Bent over. Might be of interest. Let's see if there's any hairs on here. You never know. I've got to hurry up because it's going to be dark soon and I want to go to the gifting area, but this is an interesting little find. Can't see anything. Anyway, I'm going to clamber over and have a look. I might as well just do it now, won't I? That's easy to get over, that is. That's nothing. Brilliant. So the path goes around there, or through here. Yeah man, this is well interesting. This is something, this is used regular, this is, look. Path there, all flattened down here. Through here, it's flattened down here. What the hell is coming through here? How would they get through there? Doesn't look like. Looks like they come this way. I'm just going by the flattened down area. I can't see a way through though. Doesn't really make sense. Oh, I don't know. Through. Interesting. Very interesting. There's our little sign that we keep seeing. Cross. Wow. Yeah, this is interesting. Brilliant. Okay, I'll switch off for now, but I'll make my way to the gifting spot. But that is interesting, that is very interesting. Okay, over in half an hour. Right, well, hang on. Whoa. Sorry about that. I've got my gloves on and it's that cold. I'm trying to film. Anyway, this little area on the way to my gifting spot, there's some things that don't seem natural and some things I just don't know. There's a lot of stuff where bark's been removed, which could be deer. I'll show you in a sec. It probably is deer. But there are some obvious things with this stick wood manipulation that don't look natural. Just here's a small example. Got that there. That should surely naturally just carry on. But you see how it seems to have been tucked round. Again, same tree limb. Again, a bit difficult to see. It's been tucked under that there. Let's turn round. Similar thing here, fallen branch, but this here has been tucked underneath it, and you'd expect that to grow out or up more than likely. Excuse me. Behind us is an arch. So, where are we? This is it here. Pinned under that there. I'll step back. Where are we? There we go. That's definitely not natural. I'll show you some examples. You see where the bark has been removed. There's so many little breaks in here, it's ridiculous. Let's try and have a look at some other. Oh, here we go. So here, that's weaves. Where are we? There we go. There it is. Now that is pinned into position by this, which is just a broken stick, which holds down that and leans against that tree there. Forks either side of it here. Hold that in position. And same thing. That there is bent down. See how it curves? Part of the bark's been taken off that. Again, you see how much bark's been taken off and eaten, or presumably eaten by deer. I'm not sure whether these are willows. I think they are. But there's so much stuff rammed in and intermingled, it's difficult to know whether it's just natural deadfall, or for me, you see something like that, very thick. I'd find that difficult for that to get into that position. I'd find it difficult to understand how it gets in that position, because it's such a tight spot between the main tree and this branch. So for it to fall between there, between that crook there, I don't know, doesn't seem natural, but no way of actually knowing. Again, that looks like it's been bent round and is incorporated in that other broken stick and pinned arch, or arch, or I don't know what you'd call it really. It's double archery. And you've got, say, absolutely loads of these little snaps. Again, that there, that's been snapped. I should go up there, but that's been snapped back round that way. It'd be interesting to know what Max thinks of that. Max Powers, or to have a look at his video and see how that looks like it's been broken. But this is to say, this is on the way to my gifting spot, and there's just so much goes on here. Right. Well, that's a taste of it. It's all through this little clump of, as I say, I think it's willows. Interesting spot. Oh, brakes. Things that seem to have been... Sorry, I heard something then. Pushed in. Same again. Things that you'd find difficult to think that they would fall into those positions with everything that's going on around here. Not possible, obviously. Breaks and strips of bark everywhere. Right, I'll carry on. Not far from gifting now, so I don't like to film where I gift. Just doesn't feel right. Just shows. I think I'd like to show a bit of respect. Now there's a break. That's 6.5 foot high. Would a deer manage to do that? Yes, but the deer that's in this wood, as far as I know, is only muntjac, and they are, blimey, they're really small, very, very small. So they're not going to reach that, even on the back legs. So interesting. All through here, same kind of thing. Stuff broken, bark taken off, things bent round, pinned and the like. Another type of thing. Right. Like I say, if I spot anything, I'll let you know. Over and out for now. Oh yeah, just at one of my places that I come and visit, and found a dead pheasant. There's a game trail. You see, I've got my stick today, and this is like as you can see, it's an area between two woods. And there's a lot of trails that come across, and then there's a main one that runs through down the centre of this this open area. But what's interesting, I'm no tracker or hunter or anything. There's both legs, so there's one foot and there's the other foot, and there's the legs, and then both wings. So something has obviously ripped the wings and legs off, and taken the head, wherever that might be, thrown that. There's another clump of feathers up there. I'd have thought a fox or something would just rip it to bits, whereas it seems that that's just systematically being taken apart. Legs off, wings off, and I don't know where the head is, and took the main carcass, or sat and at it here. Perfect spot. There is a road that runs, don't know, about 50 yards that way into my village, but all this back here and over there is farmland for at least a couple of miles, and there's thick conifers here, the other side of here. Perfect place. It's why I'm always in and out here. I've found quite a bit over the years here, well, over the past 3 years, should I say. So just having a look. I thought I saw a footprint, but no. Anyway, just thought it was worth noting. It looks, like I say, doesn't look like the work of a fox, which would be, as far as I know, the only thing that would take a pheasant in this countryside. Anyway, over and out for now, and I'll let you know if I find anything else. Cheers. Hiya. Just something that Johnny Bigfoot of the UK, got me thinking about was how their forest folk will cross paths and leave broken sticks and things to show where they're moving. Across here you can see brambles, and there's a game trail that runs along the edge of here and round, and then into that woodland there, section of woodland. You can see through here there's a game trail. If you run along here, and this might not be the case, but comes through here to there. We've got a stick broke at both ends, so it's not fallen. It looks like that's been taken off specifically, broken there. I'm going to put it in the wrong place now, and it fits perfectly into that little. So you walk along, there's a broken thing that's just over a head height here. Now, that could be nothing, obviously, but then if you look where the game trail runs, which is through there, we've got this stick here which points directly into the way that the trail goes. I'll show you. Again, it could be nothing, but it's as if that, with a little hook on and a place there, has been formed to point. So if we follow that direction, I mean, this might not be the case, but it was interesting when I picked it up, because I saw the trail and I thought, I wonder if they mark that. So we go along the edge of this pond, the trail runs for a section, I don't know, 40-50 yards. It's a beautiful day. Spring is just about coming through. The weeds and reeds coming up. So yeah, this trail comes along, crosses a human trail. Sorry, I missed it then. And then, if you can see, there's a line through there. And this takes us down to the stream, which I think they use to walk up and down. Excuse me. Down there, step there, and you're at your stream, and that runs right through the middle of this wood. And then, through there, there's a trail into that side of the wood. Just some things of interest that might not be correct, but might be. Anyway, over and out for now.